Hello, I'm Amos Miller. I'm head of brass at the Royal Birmingham Conservatoire. We thought it would be a lovely thing to do to commission a brand new work to celebrate the cohort of our amazing students who are graduating in these unprecedented circumstances. Whilst we may not be together physically, we are still very much together musically, and the students have approached this project with their usual fantastic combination of enthusiasm, virtuosity and open-heartedness, and I couldn't be prouder of them. So without further ado, let me introduce the world premiere online of Ryan Linham's The Legend of the Lockdown Leavers. I think it's a terrific piece and I hope you really enjoy it.
Can I start by welcoming everyone who has joined us for this virtual graduation? And in particular, of course, I want to welcome our graduating students, but also your friends, families and supporters, and everyone who's been able to join us online. Welcome to my colleagues from Birmingham City University, and in particular to the academic staff who've supported you during your studies. Graduation is always such a special occasion, And it's something that many of you will have been dreaming about. And I'm sure there have been points, particularly in this last year, when it felt a very long way away. What you've achieved is special and it's important. And that's why normally we mark graduation with a great deal of pomp and ceremony, why you come across the stage wearing the formal gowns and the caps which for centuries have recognised that important new status as graduates. And we'll make sure that you still have that moment. Once we're able to hold gatherings again, every single student graduating will be invited to an in-person ceremony to mark your achievement in the traditional way. But in the meantime, we didn't want to let the completion of your studies, the moment of your achievement, pass by without celebration and without fanfare. And so I'm really glad that you've been able to join us from wherever in the world you may be. Because one of the things that we've learned over the past challenging year is that these virtual events give us a unique opportunity to bring people together wherever they're physically located. And so whether you're watching this in your home in Birmingham or as far away as China or India or Nigeria or any one of the more than 100 different countries from which our student body is drawn, welcome. Welcome to this, your virtual degree celebration. Now, achieving any degree always calls for a lot of hard work and calls for resilience and determination. And if you look back at the journey that you've been on, if you ask yourself what you know now, what you are able to do now compared with what you were able to do at the start of your course, I'm sure you'll be astonished at how far you've come and how much you've learned. And what I want to recognise in this virtual ceremony is how much harder this has been in this last year. Reserves of determination and resilience and the ability to maintain your focus at a time that's inevitably been deeply testing for us all. Graduation is always special, but you will know what a special achievement your graduation this year has been. You're now BCU graduates, and we are immensely proud of you. We all look forward to the day when we can celebrate in person. The world around us is, of course, changing, and it's changing faster than any of us will ever have seen before. That was true before the pandemic, and the pandemic has only accelerated the magnitude of that change. And while the world is uncertain right now, graduates like you are going to continue to be in demand from employers. Because graduates are a natural choice now for employers. They want the skills that you've developed, they want the knowledge you've acquired, they want your ideas and your enthusiasm, and above all, they want your ability to deal with a changing world, responding to its challenges and seeking out the new opportunities. And even before the pandemic, I would have told you that the nature of work was changing and that most of you would have more than one career, and that you would need to continue to learn and develop new skills and new understandings in order to move forward in your lives. And this is even truer now. Across the world, almost every country and every society will have been deeply disrupted by the pandemic. Its impact will be felt immediately and for years to come. But we believe that this is only going to make graduates more essential in every country, in every society. Because of your education, you've already started to develop the skills that will enable you to adapt and to respond. You'll be able to give back to society and to make a difference. When I wrote to you to invite you to this celebration, I said education has a special power to transform lives. And education's already had an impact on your lives, and it's now going to go on to make that difference to the lives of others. We see examples of this almost every week. And over the past 12 months, I have been so proud of our students and our staff across the university, working selflessly for the benefit of others, supporting the IT networks in our healthcare system, organising volunteer networks, using our facilities to make PPE to protect staff on the front line. And of course, I do want to pay particular tribute to our many, many students on nursing and other programs for the health professions who went out into practice early in order to ensure that our health service could meet the demands that were being placed upon it. It's not something that we ever imagined we would need to ask of you, and you stepped up brilliantly. This is going to be a challenging time for societies around the world, and your skills and your knowledge are going to be at the heart of helping societies to recover and at the heart of building a better world for the future. Whatever you go on to do, we hope you will stay in touch with us so that we can continue to take pride in your achievements. The great strength of BCU, as you will know, is that it's a community. You, our students, told us that being part of BCU meant something. It meant pride, confidence, belonging. That's what sits behind the I Am BCU strapline. And you're now part of our alumni body. You're part of BCU for life. So as you take your next steps, please remember that you're not alone. You have the staff who've supported you, some of whom you will hear from shortly. You have your family, and of course, you have the friends that you've made whilst at BCU. We have great pride in you and great confidence in what you will go on to achieve. And we would like to celebrate today your special achievement. So I hope you enjoy this celebration. It is for all of you. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to your very special virtual graduation celebration. As Chancellor of Birmingham City University, things you never thought you'd hear yourself say, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this celebration. It might look a little bit different to what you were imagining when you first stepped through the university doors all those years ago. Back then, Netflix and chill meant a hot date. Now it's official government health advice. But let's make one thing clear from the start. It does not change the magnitude of your achievement. In fact, given everything you've had to contend with over the past year, it's completely astounding. We are all in awe of you. We are. I would give you a standing ovation, but like everybody working from home, I haven't worn trousers since last Easter. But whether you're in your bedroom, your grandmother's kitchen, or sitting in the garden with your family dog, I want you to give yourself a great big cheer and raise the roof. You've done it. You completed your degree. So don't be shy. Let your neighbors know about it. It's payback time for all those Amazon parcels they nicked off your front doorstep. In fact, never mind raise the roof. Let's shout it from the rooftops. You are a graduate after all. Ready? On three, BCU posse in full effect. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Woohoo! Each and every one of you celebrating today has shown dedication and personal commitment to be here. You stand at the beginning of the next chapter of your lives. You're on the bottom rung of a ladder, which will take you to exciting new careers and opportunities. You could even be Prime Minister one day. Prime Minister! Apparently, the only qualifications are floppy hair and not knowing how many kids you've got. You're ready to make a positive difference to the world around you. You, my friends, are the class of 2021. The most chaotic, turbulent, shocking year since way back in 2020. No one will ever forget you. Just by being here, you've shown that you've got resilience, determination, a commitment to hard work, and most importantly, the ability to stealthily go on Tinder during a Zoom lecture, isn't it? And those things are going to stand you in such good stead as you embark on the next stage of your lives. Look at you all. You didn't think you'd get here. You didn't think you'd stay the distance. It seemed too hard, too overwhelming, too exhausting. And I was just doing those Joe Wicks YouTube workouts. But you did it and you're here, celebrating as all of your hard work has paid off. Well done, you. It's an honor for me to be here with you, joining the celebrations as you mark the beginning of your professional lives. I'm looking forward to the time when I can see your happy, smiling faces in front of me in a physical celebration, wearing those funny hats and me in the big fancy black robes looking like a Harry Potter film directed by Spike Lee. But until we can do that, we're going to have a great time today, aren't we? Behind the screen, just like we've all gotten so used to over the past few months. And I know that you might not have the official cap to wear just yet, but if you have a little look in your box of goodies that we sent out to you, there's something that will do the job for today. So go on, get that out. It's a cardboard cap. You got it? Put it on. Don't be shy. There's nothing humiliating about wearing a cap, unless it's a red one that says Trump 2024. Now you've got to get a photo taken. That's right, because this is a very special day, regardless of where we physically are. You should all be so very proud of yourselves. You are graduates of Birmingham City University. Now, normally, at this point in the ceremony, I would say something about whether you would imagine this moment when you started here. But as we've already established, unless you have psychic powers or something, the answer is probably a resounding no. The world around us is changing all the time. And during your final year, you've seen bigger changes than any of us could ever have imagined. We've seen the end of President Trump and the beginning of President Biden. That's right. America is replacing an old white guy accused of harassing women with, well, it's a start. And not a moment too soon after his supporters stormed the Capitol building this week. I haven't seen that many angry white people since COVID scientists said you shouldn't kiss your pets on the mouth. Trump's legacy is so toxic, Disney are going to digitally replace him in Home Alone 2 with Kevin Spacey. Even the nude stuff is changing. Like the new COVID strains, that thing has more updates than Windows 10. And most importantly, you've changed too. Hopefully you've learned a lot and acquired some knowledge, some skills, and maybe even an idea of what you want to do with them. But you'll also have learned things about yourself. You might have changed your politics, beliefs, even your ambitions. Mine have gone from be a Marvel superhero to get a haircut, although in both cases you do get to wear a cape. University provides you with a place to meet people from all sorts of different backgrounds, a place where your existing beliefs and values can be challenged. It's a place where you find out the type of person you're going to be. And of course, it's a place where you'll build a strong and lasting friendship with some of those people from different backgrounds. Some of them will be your friends, some might be more than friends. Although if you figured out how to snog each other whilst maintaining a 2-meter distance, best keep it to yourselves. Just think, in 20 years, you could be sitting with your friends, talking about that strange day back in February 2021, when you all sat in front of a computer screen with a little paper hat on to celebrate the biggest achievement of your life to date. No one will ever take these things from you. Not the achievement and pride in what you've done, nor the sense of belonging you feel when you meet another BCU graduate. Because your BCU journey is not ending here. You're going to be part of a community of people who are all proud of your achievements, who all support one another and cheer each other on. The BCU community is very special indeed. I, Lenny Henry, am proud to be a part of the community and have spent a very happy and fulfilling 5 years as Chancellor here. Things were very different back then. Boris was still a figure of fun, rather than a beleaguered PM. Since he got the job, he spent so little time in bed, his hair started to look normal. And then last year, they gave me another title, Visiting Professor. This is a title which I'm equally proud to hold, because it is linked to the work of the Sir Lenny Henry Centre for Media Diversity. We launched the centre right at the beginning of lockdown, but I'm really pleased to say that its work has continued. We are conducting research with the ultimate aim of making sure all of society is represented across the media. This will ultimately help to support a fairer, more inclusive landscape where young people from all backgrounds have no limits placed on their dreams and ambitions. And we're starting to see that diversity at last. Is anybody watching Bridgerton on Netflix? A Regency story about a rich white girl falling in love with a cool black guy. It's basically Downton Abbey meets the Kardashians. Now, I became Chancellor of BCU because I believe passionately in education and the power of education to transform lives. Just before the pandemic, I officially opened a centre in King's Standing that BCU is running with a charity called Inter University. The centre is based in an area where few young people go into higher education and offers academic support and mentoring to promote the aspirations of the young people who live there. And the day we opened the centre showed exactly why we need something like it. There were kids there as young as 10 or 11 who were dreaming big and had been encouraged to follow those dreams. I even met the most talented 13-year-old juggler you'll ever see, who's determined to make it big in entertainment. I don't doubt that he will. After all, I've still got his business card. Schemes like this are vital because they help young people to overcome barriers which are put in their way, help them to achieve their potential, and start to level the playing field for youngsters from disadvantaged backgrounds. They address the vicious circle which these young people find themselves in, showing them that higher education could be for them and developing skills to help them get there. Birmingham is a place full of opportunity, but we need to keep working to ensure that young people from all backgrounds have access to these opportunities, regardless of which postcode they were born in or which school they went to. Jamaican tea with a bit of rum in it. Now, being part of BCU means grabbing every opportunity that comes your way, but make sure you ask first. You're not the last US president or the next US president. You'll have had endless opportunities whilst you've been with us. Expert guidance and teaching from your tutors and lecturers, the input of industry experts, the addition of career-related skills into every course, and the chance to get to grips with how to apply your learning in the real world. Plus, you haven't had to waste time getting dressed for lectures. Now, take all of the skills you've developed and use them to help you flourish. Get out there and make the world a better place. Let's face it, right now the bar is so low, it might as well be a Wetherspoons for little people. Don't forget the wealth of resources we have here to help you as you step out into the labour market, whether that's careers advice as you start your job hunt, or support for those with a more entrepreneurial mindset. You have access to these resources as a member of the BCU community, so use them wisely. This community is made up of people from all walks of life, each with their own story to tell. This is the latest chapter in your story, and you will now go on to write the next one as you embrace the opportunities which come your way. And no matter what obstacles you encounter on the road ahead, no matter how difficult and scary it might seem, just remember, it cannot be as bad as being stuck in the house with your family. Congratulations, enjoy your day, and look forward to seeing you in real life very, very soon. My name is Stefanie Henry. I'm so sorry for the banging about upstairs. I love you. Be cool. Be happy. Put your cardboard hat on. I'm going to put this on. And give one more cheer. Hooray!
Hello, and welcome to your graduation ceremony. My name is Professor Ian Blair, and I'm Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean of your faculty, the Faculty of Health, Education and Life Sciences. We all have had to get used to virtual gatherings since spring of last year, but this is not just any gathering. This is your graduation, a very special day indeed. Of course, we would all rather be in the imposing grandeur of the International Convention Centre, together, in person, celebrating the achievement of each and every one of you. Sadly, that is not to be. Well, not yet anyway. But let's not focus on what we're missing. Graduations are always a very special time in the BCU calendar, and today is still a day for celebration and heartfelt applause, albeit virtually. COVID-19 may mean that we will not have the opportunity to celebrate in person together, but this has not changed what is at the very core of this, your graduation day, to formally mark your achievement and success, allowing us to express our shared pride in all you have achieved to get to this milestone. But these are strange times, and for society it has been a particularly difficult time. It has been no less difficult for you though, as you've endeavoured to navigate your final year of university life or postgraduate studies in these COVID days. Each year, we feel a real sense of pride in our graduates, and this year is no different. If anything, our sense of pride is deeper and more poignant given the challenges you've had to overcome. I want to thank you for how you faced this academic year as we've had to move our teaching online, reduce social contact with new rules and practices, pause face-to-face teaching and halt many other social activities. This has resulted in a buzzing campus hushed and your student experience ending in a markedly different manner than it began. But you've been determined, resolute and remained positive throughout, pushing through adversity and finishing brilliantly in the face of these challenges. I am so proud of you all. There is an old Arabic proverb which says, "Sunshine all the time makes a desert." It alludes to the fact that difficult times are often a time of growth, cultivating personal depth and perseverance. We in the faculty have seen that in so many of you. I have the particular honour and take great satisfaction in leading the faculty which does most to support so many key worker sectors in the West Midlands. Where would we have been over the last 10 months without our NHS workers, our teachers, our scientists and our social workers? And the faculty produces a very large proportion of the workforce in each of these areas. Our employment rate is over 95% within 6 months of graduation. Let's make no bones about it, you graduates are in huge demand. You will be joining teams made up from like-minded BCU graduates and starting your careers in hugely worthwhile, socially invaluable areas. I take my hat off to you and salute the progress you have made to get to this point. Graduates, we are delighted for you. You've had an incredibly tough year, but we look forward to hearing all about your successes and wish you all the best for the future. Congratulations, class of 2020. None will better you for tenacity and achievement. Please enjoy the rest of this virtual graduation ceremony. Thank you and goodbye.
I'm Professor Carol, the Head of School of Nursing and Midwifery here at Birmingham City University. So I would like to extend my warmest welcome to this, our school's virtual graduation ceremony. In these unusual and unprecedented times, it's so important that we celebrate with you the achievements of our class of 2021. For our graduates, this celebration represents the culmination of all your hard work and effort, which has gone into your studies and the success that you have achieved. Graduation is a tradition that most of us love to share with our families, friends and loved ones. So I ask you to make sure you have a glass of something to raise at the end of the ceremony. It's so important that not only do we celebrate your success, but we also salute all those people who've supported, listened, cajoled and encouraged you throughout this journey of personal and professional discovery. This celebration of your success is a rite of passage from novice to expert, to quote Patricia Benner, and your transition into the profession you have chosen. As the class of 2021, you have experienced the transition from university to practice in the most demanding and difficult of times. Who would have thought back at the start of your journey into your nursing and midwifery careers that you would qualify and emerge into a world which was experiencing its very first pandemic? Who knew how nursing and midwifery practice would have to evolve and adapt during this time, and the difficult decisions you as frontline staff would need to make at a time when the requirement to balance the needs of your profession against the needs of your family were uppermost in your minds. As Kerry Washington said in 2013, you and you alone are the only person who can live the life that can write the story you were meant to tell. We know that as BCU graduates, you are brave, courageous and unconditional. You have risen to the challenge within whatever role you have played within the NHS and the wider healthcare services. You have supported the people of Birmingham, the West Midlands and further afield in a time of great need and personal sacrifice. And for that we thank you. Congratulations, I'm so proud of you all and your achievements. Aristotle said, where the needs of the world and your talents cross, there lies your vocation. So before I close, I'd like to remind you that you are a member of the BCU family, and as such you will always hold a special place in our hearts. Today is not goodbye. We will be inviting you to a formal face-to-face graduation ceremony to wear your academic dress and collect your certificates in front of your families and friends as soon as we are able. In the meantime, Remember, we are always here to help and support you as alumni with further study or to welcome you back as academic staff. I just want to say one more time to the class of 2021, congratulations and our very best wishes for the future. We are very, very proud of each and every one of you. Thank you.
Greetings to all graduates, family, friends and staff. I'm privileged to be able to have this opportunity to offer my congratulations to all the graduates of the Professional Practice course, part of the Postgraduate and Learning Beyond Registration provision at Birmingham City University. The last few months have been strange. I believe there's a global pandemic or something like that going on, something called Corona. I thought that was a fizzy pop. We've all had to change the way we work, shop and study. But for you, this has been more challenging than most. You have all been working on the front line, wearing PPE for 12 hours a day, never complaining and putting your own health before others. You are the ones that have led the way in keeping the UK safe, and for this we will be eternally grateful. A thank you, rainbows and a round of applause seem inadequate. And just when we think you can't get any more incredible, you have been seeking further knowledge and education by studying towards a post-registration qualification. You are remarkable individuals whose passion, compassion and motivation never wavers. I am honoured that you were our students and now our graduates. This is a huge achievement. You are juggling the commitments of family, homeschooling, TikTok, working long hours in clinical practice, all while studying. So to accomplish a triumph like yours makes success taste even sweeter. And though your pay packet may never reflect it, as they say around these parts, you are bossed in bab.
Hello, just wanted to say a huge congratulations to all our midwifery students who are graduating this year in 2021. On behalf of our midwifery department, a massive well done. You're entering one of the most fabulous professions and we wish you all the best in the future. So again, a massive congratulations from us in the midwifery department at Birmingham City University. Well done, go ahead and enjoy your midwifery careers.
Hi 0917, we just wanted to say huge congratulations from your course team. Claire Knowles,
Claire Wilcox-Tolley,
Jodie Perry,
Catherine Jenkins
and Sam Salmon.
But most of all, we just wanted to take this time to just pass on the brilliant feedback we've heard all about you from our partners in clinical practice, about how you've transitioned so beautifully, and thank you so much for supporting the students that are currently going through the programme and being such good role models for them at this really difficult time. Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
Bye, good luck. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, graduating students from the School of Nursing and Midwifery. My name's Kevin Crimmins. I'm head of the Dame Edith Cavell Department of Adult Nursing, and I just want to say a huge congratulations. I know how tough the course is that you're graduating from, so you should all take huge pride. Myself and the rest of the team are so proud of the amount of good quality individuals that we put into the local healthcare population. Welcome to the family of nursing and midwifery, and make sure that you do take time today to recognise your achievement and celebrate.
On behalf of the Assistant Practitioner Apprenticeship team, I'd like to say a massive congratulations to all of you that are graduating today. You have shown a massive amount of determination and commitment throughout your studies, and we're really proud of each and every one of you. We are really looking forward to hearing how you're getting on and also hopefully seeing you face to face in your graduation ceremonies, whenever they may be. I hope you enjoy your special day. This is all about you and your achievements. Huge congratulations again. We are really proud.
1018, 1018. Wow, what a day. You've passed your foundation degree and your career is on its way. You should be proud, we are proud, and your employers say, hip, hip, hip hooray, it's your graduation day. The TNA academic team say you've been amazing throughout your 2 years of training. We'd like to wish you well, and on 2020, let's not dwell. You've got your NMC pin, it's a hard-fought thing, so protect it whilst you're working, and I'm sure you'll carry on learning. So let's raise a glass and celebrate in style. You've reached your goal and gone that extra mile. So congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Your career is on its way.
Hi everybody, Nick G here. Just want to add a message of my own congratulations to you guys graduating today. If you know me, then maybe your journey through your training so far hasn't been the easiest of situations. I just want to say how proud I am of everybody that's graduating today. There's been mountains to climb and you've climbed them. We're working in really, really difficult times. Things are really tough at the minute. Many challenges, and you've addressed those challenges. You've succeeded. You've shown tenacity. You've shown determination. You've shown grit. Above everything, you've shown real good care, compassion, and a real sense of what it is to be an allied health professional. So I'm really, really proud of you all today. I wish you all the very best for the future. Please stay in touch. Please come back to us. Our door is always open. But today, enjoy your day. Hopefully in the future, we'll get to celebrate a bit more in depth. But for now, have a great day. With your family and friends, be it remotely, be it in person, be it whatever is safe, and just take care, and all the very best for the future. All the best.
Aaron McKay, Emma Holly Abraham, Isaac Omanako Biko, Melise Fulby, Lauren Patricia Brown, Amy Elizabeth Coher, Rebecca Crisp, Sandal Derek Warnele Dlamini, Sean McLaughlin, Juliet Amy Millard, Hemraj Rai.
Thank you to my wife, my 2 children, my other families and friends who have supported me throughout my nursing degree course.
Edna Rombidzai Tamaklo.
Firstly, I would like to thank God for taking me through my degree. I also want to thank my family and friends. We made it.
Daniel Taylor. Martin Newberry. Miles Dolphin. Aaron Snowden. Qiao Chen. Darren Mark Farmer. Zuling Han. Young Liu. Jiesu. Xiafeng Sun. Lan Wu. Shinji Seong. Yongbo Yao. Xiaomei Yi. Fan Yu.
I had a dream so big and loud, I jumped so high, I touched the clouds. Oh, 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 oh.
Li Zhong. Charlotte Bishop. Hayley Marie Lowbridge. Caroline Elizabeth Simpson. Natalie Yasmin Laurencia Thompson. Vanessa Coleman. Anna Moria Toth. Philippa Boulia. Laura Atkinson. Susan Isabel Brown. Michelle Book. Leonie Saar Daniel. Linda Dawn McCoy. Leanne Julie Yeomans. Gabriella Shoshana Abrahams. Sophie Ashton. Selena Barker. Angela Janice Barlow. Holly Elizabeth Barnhurst. Charlotte Beasley. Emily Jane Blakeway. Emily Charlotte Brown. Bryony Lee Davies. Gabrielle Denzi Parker. Caroline Emma Fury. Rachel Ann Green. Kimberly Jones. Gabriella Kennedy. Grace Pugh. Blanche Singh. Shannon Wright. Millicent Georgia Yorrington. Fauzia Abbas. Aisha Abubakar. Aisha Abubakar.
Congratulations to myself, thanks to God who made it possible, and to my kids who believed in me that I can do it, and I did it. Hooray.
Grace Abiodun Adebowale. Safreen Akhtar. Mary Amoa. Isabella Ako Ardari. Fiona Atkinson. Fatima Awid. Mavis Owusu Bar.
Take it.
Maria Bose, Holly Bracken, Rosh Hannah Campbell, Chiedza Shanakara, Kate Cooper, Stephanie Doran, Shumirai Dube, Giselle Madrid Fernandez, Lauren Louise Freeman, Nicole Michelle Galvin, Rutendo Melissa Garanganga, Stacey Grant, Reem Haleb, Rochelle Haldren, Nadia Hamid, Eleanor Mary Holder, Neelam Hussain, Amal Hassan Jama, Josdeep Johal, Isatu Kabajuka, Rajneet Kaur, Andy Jade Mackenzie, Aisha Olnissa Mahmood, Charles Mataya, Laura Kerry MacDonald, Rebecca McHale, Yorusalem Mehari, Hinnaa Mir, Esther Mercy Morrow, Teona Lois Mupaya.
Many thanks to my husband Terence Empire, my brother Trust Dear, and all the friends and family who helped me throughout this journey, and with God nothing is impossible.
Sasha Danielle Murray, Anotada Mutais, Jessica Nelson, Hemessenjai, Eugenia Ofori, Augriana Olivia Parsord, Amy Louise Price, Jessica Price, Nabga Razab, Salamatu Sedi.
I dedicate this day to my wonderful husband, my beautiful children, my brothers and my sisters, my mom and my dad.
Sade Candice Samuels, Carol Berth Simo, Michaela Louise Sparks, Shuit Tesfa Mariam, Rency Mary Tamby, Simone Sheikha Vassal, Isabel May Walker, Catherine Victoria Walters, Rosie Walton, Rebecca Welshnash, Sharon Westwood, Maria Zulfikar, Arafin Mahmood, Nicole Michelle Galvin, Emanuela Akin, Maisha Winifred Adai, Libby Iona Armstrong, Laura Bain, Lucy Jane Bonham, Megan Boswell, Amanda Kate Bryce, Sophia Cutting, Hannah Louise Davies, Hannah Dennis, Laura Rebecca Marie Earl, Brianna Edwards, Chloe Ellis, Emma Gehen, Stacey Gibson.
Hi, thanks to all my family and friends for helping me through my very long nursing course. I can finally say that I've graduated. Yay, go me!
Amy Godwin, Caitlin Jane Griffin, Axa Gull, Victoria Harrison, Imogen Haslam, Emily Louise Halehurst, Jade Henriquez, Rachel Marie Hogan, Aisha Lang, Philippe Arlay, Hannah Manning, Emma Jane Najington, Nihar Raja, Stacey Rogers, Naomi Smith, Catherine Lindsay Thompson, Esme Jane Watkins, Lucy Charlotte Whiting, Sarah Louise Williams, Stacey Gibson, Stacey Rogers, Antonia Ayodele, Hazel Dadirai Gambiza, Julie Hawkins.
I'd like to thank everyone at BCU for support during my journey to become a learning disability nurse and completing with the first honours.
Mukaneta Grace Matsia, Antonia Ayodele, Nicole Augustine, Eleanor Elizabeth Bellew, Amy Davies, Jessica Louise Dolman, Jessica Amber Jade Donnelly, Amra Farid, Kate Fletcher, Melissa Angela Gilligan, Jerry Hunter, Chipo Casenza, Salman Khan, Ryan Daniel Lilly, Simone Rebecca Moon, Irene Sakai Mulazane.
Thanks to everyone who supported me, my family, my fiance, my personal tutor Catherine Jenkins, and my late parents for the motivation. I made it with a first class.
Portia Nyamakanga, Morgan Pasapamaya, Katie N. Powell, Oswald Sotsoma, Lavina Chikaudi Ugwagbo.
Guys, I'm very much happy I'm graduating today. Today is my graduation ceremony. I'm now a qualified mental health nurse. I quite appreciate all your support.
Bethany Laura Vizard, Sherelle Nadia Paulette Young, Anna Broas, Kerry Collins, Hannah White, Tanya Wakar, Stefanie Chabannais, Lesley Higgins, Alhan Ali, Laura Edith Ames, Whitney Beckles, Elizabeth Brown, Nicola Marie Cahill, Hannah Sue Cashmore, Emma Lisa Clark, Gemma Helen Kremin, Melanie Dawkins Davidson, Neelam Danzi, Nikita Natasha Garrick, Natalie Tiana Gordon, Sophie Gorman, Abby Louise Jackson, Helena Jennings, Camila Kaya, Matthews Kochapu, Avril McGill, Isabel Mia, Sajia Noreen, Adedeo Olawale, Abdul Rahman, Gabriella Socks, Kim Taylor,